Hello guys, today I'll show you my Purely deck profile, which I took last week into my locals. We made a local tournament with 4 rounds, and I went second place with it. I had 3 wins and one loss. I lost against Tempai and won against 2 branded players and one Purely, which was a mirror match. And it was actually the first time I was playing the deck, so yeah. I think it was pretty good as the first time. The deck was pretty consistent, I would say. I changed some cards eventually, and I'll show you the change in the deck profile. But after all, I think the deck did pretty well because it was my first time playing it as well. And hopefully in the future, I'll get it again into my locals, bring it out there, and see how I do. Anyways, let's get into the deck profile. So for the deck, I decided to play 3 of the white cat and 3 of the black cat. Now the reason why I decided to play this ratio is because a lot of times I would draw only one spell, one purely spell in my opening hand, and I would get ashed on it or maybe impermed on my special summoned black cat, and that's where my combo would end basically. Like 2 hand traps are enough to kill this deck, and that's why I wanted to see more of the cats in my opening hands. Once against the branded player, I drawed full hand traps and things like that, and I had only one pure lily in my hand. And luckily, my opponent didn't have any imperm or ash, so I normaled the pure lily, got my friend purely, and went full combo from there. So yeah, I'm enjoying 3 of each. Maybe I would cut one pure lily, but definitely 3 white cat. For the other monsters, I decided to play 2 ghost ogre because of Tempai, 2 ghost moaner. Well, I wanted to play 3 veilers to be honest, and only one ghost moaner as a cross out target, but I changed my mind because I'm playing dimensional shifter as well. And also ghost moaner is pretty good because in this deck you'll usually lose 500 life points because of my friend purely, and if you are, let's say, almost in time at your tournament, you can just use this, maybe spin back the monster and with your noir and just make some damage on board. Also played triple ash, of course. Very good against rogue decks, snake eyes, tempai. It's really good. And also for the end traps, the last one is one imperm. The reason why I played only one imperm and decided to play veilers instead of it is because I want to draw veilers, ghost moaners, and hand traps that I can use on my opponent's turns with my sleepy memory, and I didn't want to draw into infinite impermanence because like if you draw it while it's your opponent's turn, it might be dead, because you already established your board, and like there's no reason to play 3 of it. But you play one only as a cross out target. So yeah, that was for the hand traps. Now for the spells, I played 3 my friend purely. Definitely best card in the deck, I would say, to a point. 3 purely delicious memory. This was so good. I'm happy they brought it too, because like against the branded players, I did this twice where I just went into the Purely Noir with 2 delicious memory in it, and like my Purely Noir was at 5 attachments or more, and like they had no way to out it. So yeah. The others are 2 sleepy memory because it's a 2 basically. If it would be a 3, both of them, I would definitely play 3. Everyone would. 3 pretty memory. This card is great. Going second. Also happy memory. Really good card. And also 3 of this field spell. Now this is a great card. Like this might be the only reason why you play this deck, because it basically protects your special summoned purely monsters from getting impermed or veiled, moned, and such things. So like, it's a really good protection. It's and also the effect where it attaches one purely spell from your deck to your purely XYZ monster is really good. So yeah, overall, one of the best field spells in the game, I'd say, especially for this archetype. And that was for the purely spells. Now to the more generic spells. I decided to play 3 Prosperity. The reason why I decided to play this over more hand traps or maybe dark rulers in the main and such things is because, as I told you, the deck is pretty consistent, but like there was some times there where I would see only one engine piece and not more than that. So, or maybe I wanted to search for my field spell so I could keep playing. So yeah, that's the only reason why we play 3. And also we play dark rulers in the sides. So basically playing this with dark rulers going second is really good because like if you don't hard draw it, you can use prosperity to search it. 3 cross out. 2 hand traps can stop this deck. Literally, if you get the hand trap 2 times, you're done with your turn. You'll just pass on maybe um, Lusk, and that's it. So yeah, and also one Call by the Grave. I hate hand traps, and one Purely Trap. You don't need more than one. Don't play the other trap. It's garbage. So yeah, 40 cards, pretty standard. Now to the extra deck. I played one Purely Noir, looking for the second one. Um, you can, let's say, recycle it with your trap back, so it's not a problem. You can play it only one as well. But if I had the second one, which I couldn't find it this week, I would definitely play 2. One Purely Noir, 2 Purely for the Delicious Memory. I'd probably cut the second one for the second Purely Noir if I had it. 2 Purely Beauty, really good card. Going first, going second, helps you break boards. Break the board of a branded Despia player using this card, so it was pretty good. Purely Happiness, literally for OTK or searching to fix your hand. Good card as well. One Urlusk, Downerd, and Zeus, the Zeus package. I mean, you rarely go into this if you play purely. Like you don't usually go into this, but anyways, one relinquished anima, just to clear big monsters, basically, like nib tokens. One dark. Well, I didn't know what else to play, so I played like the access code package. One dark, one Celine, because we play Anima, Veiler, and all that stuff, and one access code. You don't really need this package. I would change them for SP and such things, but I don't own SP, so like yeah, I decided to play the access code package. That's it for the extra deck. As I told you, I would change only access code for SP maybe an IP if you play SP and probably a second a second of Purely Noir. Purely Noir, sorry. That's it. Now to the side deck. I decided to go with Triple Shifter over Dimensional Fissure because this card is broken. This card allows you to place second like a lot easier. Like this card won me 2 or 3 matches against the branded Despia players. So it was literally broken. It also helps you against decks like um, Melodius and stuff like that. So it's really good. triple droll. So in the tournament, I was playing only one droll and two nibs as cross-out targets. I was playing two nibs to obviously as hand traps going second and one droll as a cross-out target. But the next tournament, I'll play three drolls. I changed my mind about it. Like droll is pretty good coming to this new Infinite Forbidden format because like the Fiendsmith and all that stuff. Also the new Maxi. It's really really hard to deal with. So yeah, one Harpy's Feather Duster and two Lightning Storm. Back row hate, easily searchable by Pot of Prosperity. Triple Dark Ruler, no more. Really good card, easily searchable by Pot of Prosperity. Helps you against Sprite, Melodious, and all of those decks that like to establish a lot of Omni negates and such things. And also three-dimensional barrier, just to help you win against decks like Purrely, for example, Branded, Melodious, such things. I never resolved it once though. I never drew it, I never resolved it. Like, I never saw this card, but if you see it, this card can win you games. Yeah. I didn't side the rivalry of Warlords because I don't have Tempai players. I mean, sorry, not Tempai players. I don't have Snake Eyes players in my local, so that's why. But if I had Snake Eye players in my locals, I would definitely side that in. Anyways, guys, thank you for seeing this deck profile. So basically, that's it. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.